In this video, we are going to see the first lecture on Python, that is variable. A variable is a location in memory used to store data. Let's see. Here I am creating my first variable, x is equals to a data that will be a number value. So when I am going to execute this, you are going to get the 12 value. The second function, which is the print function, shift enter. So here you can see I have printed 12 two times using the print function. Now let's see what happens in RAM. So in your random access memory, a container is created. This container is assigned a name, that is the variable name, which you can see I have given, that is x, which points to this container block where your value is stored. So x is pointing to a memory block which contains the value. So that is a variable. So here is a variable representation. Now let's go and create another variable of different values like decimal value, string values. Here I am going to create or take a decimal value. Shift enter, and then we can call the variable. You will get the value. The second, string. I am going to teach you how to declare a string in Python, but let's take examples of variables. ABCD. Here I have called ABCD. Now what if a variable has the same value like x is equals to 11, shift enter, and then I am going to, or else we can write here as well the values, like I am having another variable with same value, shift enter. Here both x and y contains the same value. Actually what happens here is that y points to the same object, because Python creates an object like, for example, x is equals to 1. As you know, 11, I'm going to just give it a 11 value, and then Python has already created that object. So here y points to the same object. So the memory or the object is same, the container is same, as or because their values are same. This we can check. This is my presentation. For this we can check it by using a function which is an id function. idx returns, or like for example I am going to give a comment here, gives the address of the x variable, the container address. Here you can see a number, and then the same for y as well, shift enter. Here you can see both the values are same. As we know, both of them are pointing to the same container which was there. Now there are some rules which we need to follow for naming a variable in Python. I'm going to show you this one by one. So here I'm going to use markdown or heading for the variable naming rules. So just select it, shift enter. You can see variable name rules. The first rule is that the variable name should start with a letter. So I'm going to show you this practical. Okay, go to your Jupyter notebook and just print it. This will be my markdown M. So here is my markdown. Then let's create a variable. Like here, as you know, collection of alphabets, age underscore number is equals to, this is valid. Shift enter. If you want to see the value, you just need to call the variable, shift enter here. And then let me just show you, if I use an underscore with a variable that has a value, shift enter. This is also valid as these are the rules. Okay, now what if we use a special character? As you can see, okay, let me just go and paste this. Click on the cell, click M, shift enter. In variable name, no special characters are allowed. If we take a special character @age, so here you will get an error, syntax error, invalid syntax, because we cannot use a special character with variable. Now the second is that the third rule, they are case sensitive. As you know, if we write a lower character or alphabet, it's different. So let me just take an example, like if we write all the capital letters, this is different, shift enter. And if we write in small, again that same word, this is also different. So these are two variables, different variables. Variable name must have alphabets only, not a number, beginning with a number. So click here M, shift enter, markdown is there. Now let's write the code. If I write a number, then a variable, or then a word, then you will get an invalid syntax. So variable name cannot begin with the numbers. And the last one, we can assign multiple values. So here I am going to show you how to give multiple values in a straight line in one line. So here A, B, comma, the comma separator is used to tell how many variables are there, and then all the three values. You have to give three values, otherwise you will get an error. Yes, here you can see. You can call the variable here. In next lecture, we are going to study the data type. So I've completed till here. What are variables? Thank you.